What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another special video, the Sunday stock watch list, where I give you all the stocks that I like, all the stocks that I dislike, the economic calendar, and earnings if there are any available. So for now, we don't have the economic calendar. There is something off about it every weekend now. They don't update it till midnight, and I have to get this video out to you guys by like 6 p.m. Eastern time. So sometimes it's not there, but if you do want access to it, just make sure you join my chat for free. Link is down below, or just go to my Instagram. It'll be right there on my page when it does update. So here we have the earnings calendar. For me, nothing really going on here as far as what I care about, except till Friday, because Friday you have the airlines and then you have some banks reporting. So Monday, nothing there unless you guys care about Jeffries. Tuesday, for all the degenerates, you have Tilray, and then really nothing there. And then Friday, you have Delta, JP Morgan, United Health Group, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, BlackRock, Citi, and a few others there, but I don't know anything about them. So Friday is a very important day. Every other day, there's nothing that can affect the market here as far as the earnings. So let's go ahead and get started and talk about what we're watching this week. So first things first, Tesla, our bread and butter. Hasn't been our bread and butter for a while now because we've been just on NVIDIA almost every single day. But Tesla looks like it's struggling. Let's just take a look at what the overall market did Friday. So if you guys could take a look, we've kind of just been flat on Friday. So Friday, we were up 64 cents overall on the S&P 500 SPY. We did have a nice push above this trend line on the 1 hour, and then we came right down below. So it was a flat day for SPY, which is cool. The problem is, Tesla should have used that day to kind of, get a bounce and hold about 240. We've kind of just been stable here. We're either finding, some support at this 235, 236 level, or we're just getting ready to crack down lower. So if we do crack down lower, I'm watching the 235 to the downside, and then we have room down to 233, and obviously throughout the week, the trend will be lower. So if it doesn't happen tomorrow, Tuesday, the trend will be lower than 232.91, right? So that's Tesla. And by the way, if I'm looking at the downside, it doesn't mean I'm bearish or bullish. If I'm looking at the upside, it just means these are the things that I'm looking at on the stock. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Next thing I'm looking at is NVIDIA. NVIDIA has actually been doing very, very well. Look at this, up $11 while the market was pretty much flat on Friday, up 2.2%. And look at this, we're at this trend on the 1 hour. Now, I really don't want to be playing this stock until we break this, and then I would like to play this at 500, but you might catch me play this 495 throughout the week if the strength continues to be there into that 497.30. We'll see. Don't quote me on that. I'll update you guys. Make sure you join the pre-market reviews at 9 a.m. Eastern time. I give you guys a in detail of kind of what I'm looking at, except the signals because I have to do that in the chat. So you get a quick pre-market review. So join those in the morning. Don't be lazy. If you actually want to, be good at something, you have to put in the effort. So I am watching this 495. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to take it. Most likely waiting for this 499, 500 to break, and then I'll be looking to take it. So that's NVIDIA. Meta, on the other hand, I caught this on Friday for 36%, so it was a sick day. I caught the morning push here at 340. Trying to remember actually, where did I take this? Oh, no, I waited for the 350 break. Correct, yeah. I got in right here on this pullback, this candle right here. So 349 I got in and then got out on the 351 break right here. Correct, yeah. And then it ended up pulling back. I thought I got the peak sell, and then all of a sudden this hits 350, 350 this maybe like an hour later. So Meta, on the other hand, is still pretty strong as well. It was up $5 while the market was flat. So what I'll be looking on this to see if this strength does continue, I will be watching this 354, 355 area to the upside. So Meta is doing pretty well, and Friday was a very sick day. So next thing I'm looking at is Apple. Now this is on the weaker side. This is down 73 cents. It may not be a lot, and it isn't a lot, right? But we're watching the weakness and the divergence between a particular stock and the overall market. That's how I like to trade, right? Now I'm watching this 180 to the downside. I'm not a fan of playing Apple just because it is a cheap stock, slower mover. So everybody has their specialties. And I wouldn't say this is my least favorite, but is definitely not my favorite. So like my least favorite would probably be what's a slow mover, like Shop or something like that nowadays. So Apple, I am watching this 180 level to the downside. We have room down to like 178-ish. And I need to see this have the divergence it's had the past 2 days. As you can see, the past 2 days here is just ugly, right? And then Friday it finally slipped. So I'm watching this 180 to the downside. Let's see if this continues the weakness, and then from there on I will be able to tell. Baba, definitely on the watch list, but definitely not something I'm looking to trade, right? So this is very weak. Friday it was down $1.65, about 2.2%. The complete opposite of what we just said about NVIDIA. As far as percentage-wise, you know, this stock is just not favorable, right? It's a China stock. Investors are scared of Chinese, you know, China-owned stocks or China-based stocks like Baba. And, you know, you can tell, like, if you just put this on, like, the 3-year, it's just been a struggle. So I am watching this. Am I looking to trade it? No, but I'm keeping a good eye on this around this 70, you know, 2 levels, 70 level. If I put this, where did I have this? The 4-hour. Yeah, the 4-hour. You guys can see we're pretty close to that recent 4-hour low, right? We're at 70. So we're $3 away. If it does happen, it does happen. If you have another one of these days, it's going to be super close. And that's something I'll be looking at. If you want more precise things, you have to come to the pre-market reviews or join the chat for free so you guys can know. So the next thing I'm looking at is BA. BA, on the other hand, not something I'm a fan of playing, not something I'm looking to play, but I will bring it up for you guys here. To the upside, I'm watching this 250 level just because we have this little gap here on the 1 hour to 250-119. These are only for my gap players, right? If you're playing the gaps and you like gap plays, this is the one. Now, is the 250 just something out of this, you know, something that we've been waiting for or anything like that? No, we've been playing in this area for a while now, right? We happen here and we happen to break here. So will I take this? There's a 40% chance I take this trade throughout the week this week. But if I do, that means it's showing me some serious strength into that 250 break. And then 250, I'll know that I have this gap. So it just continues that strength. I'll be looking to take profits at that 251 level. So that's my Sunday stock watch list. Make sure you go to my other channel, Nor Trades, the main channel, and watch the trading setup video. I talk about these charts and why I have these screens, because a lot of you guys be like, you can just trade off your phone. All right, fam. But yeah, hit that like button. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.